How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Worthington Cantina. Today I figured we'd go ahead and do a Star Wars Battlefront III tier list video. Since it's so popular right now, since everybody's playing Battlefront 2, I figured we'd go ahead and make up a list of some characters, we'd probably like to see in Battlefront 3. Even though it's extremely unlikely, I just thought this would be kind of fun to do today. So first up, let's go ahead and start off with Admiral Akbar. Just because he's so unlikely to be in a Battlefront game, and because he doesn't really do anything, be honest, probably put him in D tier, just because I don't know what we would do with him. He doesn't really do anything. I'm just not sure what we would do with Admiral Akbar in a Battlefront 3. Now Ahsoka, on the other hand, she's going to S tier. Yeah, no doubt about that one. We need Ahsoka in Star Wars Battlefront 3. Next up, we've got Anakin Skywalker. I mean, we've already got him in Battlefront 2, but at the same time, that's not a bad thing. We need Anakin in Battlefront games, so probably go ahead and put him in A tier, just because we do already have him in Battlefront 2. But at the same time, he is so significant to the franchise, you gotta put him up there in A tier. Next up, we've got Asajj Ventress. Ahsoka and Asajj were a big topic before Battlefront 2 even lost support. Everybody wanted Ahsoka Tano and Asajj Ventress in a Battlefront 3 game. And I think there's a reason for that. Just Ahsoka versus Asajj, it's a perfect matchup. Putting her in S tier, especially with the Tales of the Underworld series that just came out. Love Asajj Ventress. Oh my god. BB-8 is going to D tier. There's just no debate about it. Same with him. Don't even know what his name was. Just the absolute worst additions to Battlefront 2. Just so disappointed with that. I don't even think it needs to go without saying. Boba Fett. Probably put him in the same tier as Anakin. Just because he's been in Battlefront 2015 and Battlefront 2 now. But he is pretty crucial to the franchise, so Bossk. He's been in Battlefront 2015 and 2017 as well. I like playing as Bossk. I think he's fun to play with. I just think there's a lot more characters I would like to see. We've already gotten Bossk twice already. So I'm putting him in C tier just because I don't think he deserves a spot in Battlefront 3 over some of these other characters. So C-3PO, not even sure why he's on this list. Once again, I'm not really sure what we'd do with a C-3PO in Battlefront. Maybe in the storyline or something, but yeah. Probably D tier, just because it would be a waste of time putting him in the game. Cad Bane. Man. Cad Bane. Gotta put him in probably A tier. I would love to see Cad Bane in Battlefront. Extremely unlikely, but would love to see it. What's his name? Cal Kestis? He has a whole trilogy now. Does he really need to be in Battlefront? Probably not. So probably D tier. I mean, people are probably going to hate on that one. I mean, I just didn't really care about Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor. So put him in D tier. Captain Phasma. I mean, kind of an unpopular opinion, but I loved playing with her in Battlefront 2. I just wouldn't like to see them dedicate their time towards putting Captain Phasma in the game over some of these other characters once again. So probably I'd say C tier, just because I don't think she deserves a spot over some of these other characters. Captain Rex. Captain Rex, S tier. Cassian Andor. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it'd be pretty cool having Andor in Battlefront. It'd just be kind of weird, because I think we need Director Krennic and Jyn first before we get an Andor. But, I mean, it'd be pretty cool seeing him in Battlefront, so I'd probably say B tier. You know, wouldn't be really upset if I didn't see him in Battlefront 3, but at the same time, it'd be pretty cool. Chewbacca, I mean, probably A tier. You know, you gotta have Chewbacca in Battlefront. It's just, he doesn't compare to Ahsoka Tano, Asajj, Captain Rex, in my opinion. Count Dooku. Honestly, I think Count Dooku was one of the best additions to Battlefront 2 by far. Probably A tier. A tier is about to get thick. Next up, we've got Darth Maul. I'm pretty biased. Darth Maul is like one of my favorite characters in the entirety of Star Wars. So probably S tier. We have to have Darth Maul. Darth Vader. I mean, A tier is going to be like my tier where we got to have these characters and Battlefront. It's just, I'm not like insane about these characters, if that makes sense. I'm not like crazy about these characters. Like, they need to be in Battlefront. It's just, I'm saving S tier for the best of the best. So I'd probably say A tier. Even though a lot of people might hate that one as well. It's just, you know, he's in Battlefront 2015. He's in Battlefront 2. If there was a Battlefront 3, he'd probably be in it either way. So I'm just throwing him in A tier. Dengar. Now, I have absolutely no reason. I mean, no clue as to why they didn't add Dengar in 2017 Battlefront 2. I mean, they already put him in Battlefront 2015. I'm sure it wasn't that much work to just bring him over to Battlefront 2. I have no clue as to why we didn't get Dengar in 2017. Really disappointed by that. Same with Jyn Erso and Director Krennic. How do we get all those other characters and not Dengar when Dengar was already in Battlefront 2015? No clue. But I would love to see Dengar in Battlefront again. Do we need him in Battlefront? I mean, probably not. I'd like to see the other characters in the S tier long before a Dengar. So probably A tier. Next up, we've got Director Krennic. Once again, I have absolutely no clue as to why we didn't get him in Battlefront 2. We should have. I'm trying not to be bitter towards DICE or EA, but like, why? It's ridiculous. I mean, he was already in Battlefront 2015. It makes no sense as to why they didn't just carry him over. Same with Jyn Erso. It's like, how do you add Scarif to Battlefront 2 and then not the heroes or villains? Makes no sense. But I loved playing as Director Krennic in 2015. Honestly, probably put him in S tier. I love his character. I love him in Star Wars. I would love to see him in Battlefront 3. What's this guy's name again? I don't even remember his name. It's been a while since I've watched Solo. I mean, once again, he's just one of those characters that's like, what would he even do in Battlefront 3? I have no clue. Like, we didn't really see him in combat. I have no clue what he would do. I think it'd be a waste of time. D tier. Emperor Palpatine. I mean, Emperor Palpatine's another one of those characters that we have to have in Battlefront. Once again, I'm just trying to save like S tier for new characters other than like Darth Maul. But I'm trying to save that tier for like new characters that I would like to see in Battlefront. Emperor Palpatine. We need him in Battlefront, so A tier. Ezra. Ezra would be pretty cool to see in Battlefront. He's another one of those characters that I just don't see it happening, but it would be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool. S tier. What's her name? Fennec Shand? Fennec Shand would be really cool. Fennec Shand would be really cool. Probably, like, I'm not too crazy about her. I mean, all she has is a sniper. She's a good bounty hunter. Her and like an IG-88 update would be so cool. I mean, I'd probably say B tier just because, B tier. Just because I don't really care all that much whether or not she's in the game. But it would be pretty cool to see her in Battlefront. Like, I wouldn't be upset that they add her. Finn. Just another character I don't really care about, honestly. He's a very boring character to play as in Battlefront 2. And that's just the thing, we've already got him in Battlefront 2. So kind of like on the same level of Captain Phasma, I don't really care for him. So probably C tier. General Grievous. General Grievous was amazing in Battlefront 2. Super fun to play as. Once again, another one of those characters that was just one of the best updates to Battlefront 2. I mean, they should have kept on adding Clone Wars era, characters, and we would have been happy. But no. A tier. Just because I would love to see him in Battlefront 3. General Hux. I mean, it just doesn't seem like he would be that effective. Was he going to carry around like a pistol, like a little tiny blaster? I don't know. D tier. I don't see him being that effective. Oh my gosh. Grand Admiral Thrawn. I have no clue as to what his abilities would be or what he would use in Battlefront 3. Yeah, I'm not sure what he would use as far as like a blaster or what his abilities would be, but I would love to see him in Battlefront 3, so I'm probably going to go. I'm trying not to be biased because I love him as a character in Star Wars, but regarding Battlefront 3, how about this? Like, I'd love to see him in the story mode of Battlefront 3, maybe. So maybe A tier. I mean, I love him. I love Grand Admiral Thrawn, so. Tarkin, he's aight, but I don't really care for him in Battlefront, so D tier. Greedo, another character that was in Battlefront 2015, and they didn't carry him over to Battlefront 2. Makes no sense. We need him back. A tier. Han Solo, probably A tier. We need Han Solo in Battlefront. He's been in both of the, previous Battlefronts. We need him in Battlefront 3. What's his name? Hunter, I would love to see in Battlefront. He's a great character in Star Wars. He'd be pretty effective in a Battlefront game. Just the Bad Batch in general would be really cool to see in Battlefront. So probably S tier, honestly. Would love to see him. Ida Versio. We need her in D tier. Yeah. I mean, she wasn't that bad, but I just don't care about her. I really don't. I think there's a little more they could have done with her character. Is that IG-88? Yeah. S tier. I mean, it's IG-88. He'd be really cool in a Battlefront game. He'd be super effective. Jar Jar Binks. I mean, I know this is a joke, but come on. Jar Jar's obviously A tier. Jyn Erso. I mean, another character that should have. I know I keep on saying this, but the fact is they did this with so many characters from Battlefront 2015. She should have been in Battlefront 2. No clue why they didn't carry her over. Probably S tier because a Director Krennic Jyn Erso update would be really sweet. Even though it should be given to us from launch, even if they did it in a DLC or something, I would love to see her back in Battlefront. Kanan Jarrus, I put Ezra in S tier. If they did the sort of thing that they did in Battlefront 2 where they did a series of updates and they released a character each update, that'd be pretty cool. Have Ezra, Grand Admiral Thrawn, Kanan. You know what I mean? Probably S tier. Kylo. Another unpopular opinion, but I loved Kylo. I loved his character. The writing wasn't so great, but he's pretty effective. I'll probably say he's an average Sith. Probably B tier. He's cool. I don't really care if he's in the game or not, though. Lando. He's just a background character. That's the thing, I always forget about Lando. He's kind of effective. Battlefront 2, he's got that smoke, the thermal blaster. I just don't really care if he's in the game or not. So probably B tier. I'd prefer him be in the game, but if they didn't include him in the next Battlefront, I wouldn't be upset. Princess Leia. Kind of feel like she's got to be in Battlefront, original trilogy group. I know I just excluded Lando from the group, but I kind of feel like you have to have Princess Leia in Battlefront, so probably A tier. Luke Skywalker. We'll go A tier just because he has to be a Battlefront, Mace Windu. Mace Windu is S tier. We have to have him in Battlefront 3. There's no debate there. I don't even think I have to say much about that one. Who's this? What's his name? Goff or whatever. D tier. Don't like his character. 9 Num. He was in Battlefront 2015 too. Kind of a boring, ineffective character. I don't really care if he's in Battlefront or not. Obi-Wan. A tier. Kind of feel like he has to be in Battlefront 3. But he's not like on the S tier level. As y'all can see, I've been putting pretty good characters in that S tier. Padme, probably S tier. Yeah, we need Padme. Plo Koon. I wouldn't put him on like Mace Windu's level, but he would be pretty cool to have in Battlefront 3. So probably A tier. Poe Dameron. We had his ship in Battlefront 2, but he wasn't in the game. I don't really care if he's in Battlefront or not. It'd be kind of nice to have him in Battlefront. So next up we've got Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon, I would love to see him in a Battlefront 3 game. Probably S tier, honestly. We haven't seen enough Qui-Gon. R2-D2. It's better than BB-8. If we're gonna do a small droid, I'd rather be R2-D2. So probably B tier. D tier. Sabine would be pretty cool. Honestly, I'm gonna say S tier. She's pretty cool. Forget the name of this character. But like if they did, is this the Fallen Order game character? I'm not sure. It would be pretty cool to see a female Sith, although we would like Darth Talon. She'd be alright. So, just because I think it would be cool, not because I really care about the character, but because it would be cool to have a female Sith, probably A tier. That'd be pretty cool. D tier. The Inquisitor. If they did like an Ezra Inquisitor update, that would be awesome. S tier. Mandalorian. Another unpopular opinion here. I didn't really care for the Mandalorian seasons 1 through 3. He's alright. I thought it was a very dry show. Like I just didn't really find myself caring about the story all that much, and when you don't really care about the story, you don't really care about the main character. But just because I think he would be pretty cool, do like an, IG-11 Mandalorian update, that'd be pretty cool. So probably S tier because of that. And Yoda. You gotta have Yoda in Battlefront 3. Out of all the characters in Battlefront 2, I probably played with Yoda the most out of any other character. S tier. So there y'all have it. Star Wars Battlefront 3 wish list, tier list, maker. But I say I'm happy with this list, you know. There were some, man, I don't even know why they were on this list. But hope y'all enjoyed. And prepare for more videos like this because I think these are so fun to make. I really do. Catch y'all next time.